Their divergent paths crossed in a pivotal NFC South Division matchup on Sunday, with the Saints, 5-2, aiming to consolidate their surprising hold on first place, and the Bucs, 2-5, desperate to prevent their season from looking lost at the halfway point. "We've been beating ourselves too often, and somebody said a long time ago, more games in the NFL are lost than won, so it starts with not beating ourselves," said Tampa Bay coach Dirk Koetter, whose team was widely expected to be a playoff contender after narrowly missing the postseason last season. The Bucs have turned the ball over 12 times, tied for 8th most in the NFL. Tampa Bay has thrown 8 interceptions, 6 by battered starting quarterback Jameis Winston, and has lost 4 fumbles. "We have to win the turnover margin, and we have to out-execute our opponent," Koetter said. "We've played well in spurts, but we just haven't been consistent enough, and the teams that have been beating us have beat us because they played better." While Saints quarterback Drew Brees had done a lot of winning in his 17-year career, he's riding his first 5-game winning streak since 2013, which is also the previous time the Saints made the playoffs. The previous 6-game winning streak came in 2011, when the Saints fielded the league's most potent offense. This year's Saints offense doesn't look quite as dynamic as the 11 edition, which set an NFL record with 7,474 yards. It has looked more like the more balanced attack New Orleans had in 2009, which was good enough to propel the Saints to their only Super Bowl. But Brees contends the Saints still have plenty of potential to fulfill. "We're doing a lot of good things, but man, just really scratching the surface in some areas," Brees said. "I feel like a lot of things can really bump us to the next level, I think, on both sides of the ball, and yet we're still finding ways to win games, and we're doing enough things well. That's encouraging, but you also realize the games are only getting tougher and more important and more at stake, and we've got to continue to fine-tune and get better." The Bucs have the NFL's second most productive passing attack in the NFL and are 4th in total offense, yet they're 18th in scoring at 21 per game and off to a 2-5 start. The team has totaled 2,636 yards this season, most in franchise history through 7 games. Part of that can be attributed to playing from behind much of time. "With the statistics we have on offense, you can't even imagine that we would be sitting in this position," quarterback Jameis Winston said. "But if we were sitting at 5-2 and we had worse stats, there really wouldn't be a conversation."